Bob FM, formerly known as Jack, is a local radio station based in Hertfordshire, which broadcasts up to a potential of 2 million people. This short documentary will be looking at how some of the people at Bob got where they are today, and give a little insight into what life is like working in radio.
I had always been a fan of radio and sound in general, working with that. When I was 10 years old, I was bought a second-hand reel-to-reel 1/4-inch tape recorder, and I used to record everything.
I first got into radio at university when I hosted a drive time show on the university radio station. Did music production at university as well, and sidestepped into radio production, and here I am.
I've always been interested in getting into journalism, and funnily enough I wanted to get into newspapers. I did work experience at a press office when I was 15, but when I got to university I did a module on radio, and I found it far more interesting than newspapers could ever be, really, so that's what gave me the bug.
One day I was an air conditioning engineer in Australia, and I was driving home from work, and I had insulation all down my back because I'd been in a ceiling space all day. The traffic was really bad in Sydney, and I was looking around at everybody else, and this idiot on the radio had no idea what I'd been through, and he just was he was not relating, and I thought I could do a better job than him, and he was on a big station, and so I decided, right, that's it, I'm going to do it. I don't care what it takes. I don't know anything. I'd only been living in Australia for a year. I didn't know anyone in Australia, never mind anyone in radio. I was an air conditioning engineer, so I went out of my way to find out more about it. Eventually did a couple of courses, did some community radio, and then went from there. So it was a combination of loving what you can do with the medium of sound only, and also hearing someone who was on there who had the opportunity to do that and wasn't really doing it very well. So that's what made me get in.
Best thing would be that no one day is the same. It's an old cliche to say that sort of thing, but I mean, like, for instance, today I got into work at 9 o'clock, edited a promo, and then went and gave ice creams out in Hitchin Town Centre. And then this afternoon I'll get to pick a bit of music and see what happens, see if anything comes in, but for the most part there's a lot of freedom in the job.
The best thing is I don't have a real job. I get to play and mess about for a living. That is the best thing, and I have something at the end of the day. I have audio stuff I've done which I can put on my website, and the best thing is yeah, I really want to do this, and I get to get things off my chest. If something's winding me up, I can say it on the radio and have people call in about it. And the best thing is doing the air shift in the morning. The worst thing is the hours. The hours are brutal. I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Yesterday I got home at about 3:30 and went to bed. I woke up about 6 o'clock for a couple of hours and then went back to sleep. The hours are brutal.
The best is just the fact that I drive to work with a smile on my face every day. I mean, how many other people can say that? I love what I do and I never want to stop doing it. And as for worst, I don't think I could even say there's a worst, really.
Radio stations, for the most part, will give you the opportunity. If you write into a radio station or whatever else, for the most part, they'll give you a chance at least, because it's worth them doing it. And you can learn so much from just keeping your eyes and ears open and working hard. They'll pretty much give you a job if you can do what you say you can do.
Never give up. That's what somebody once said to me. He said, promise me whatever you do, you won't give up. And I haven't. Sometimes it can take a lot of hard work, and sometimes it can take a long time to feel like you're getting anywhere. But yeah, that's it really. Just keep chasing your goals, and one day they might come to something.
Have fun. If you're not having fun, you're not doing it right. You've got to have fun. This is a fun medium. This is where we go to have fun and to get people who have got boring, ordinary jobs to share in that fun and that passion that we have, and to bring them along on that ride. Have fun. If you're not having fun, do something else that does.
As possessions fade, new hearts doubt. You are golden, and no one questions it. Who you feel and how you sound. Ask the best of men to share your sentiments. How you want.
I don't know if that even panned out properly. It's banana. Or is that anyway? You've given
It's alright, isn't it?
Oh, well, that's nice, isn't it? Yeah, I catch.